Hey, what's up, Wolfman fans? It's the Wolfman here with you again for another talk, and I feel this one is actually fairly important. Um, Not really important, but it's seriously, I feel like it's something that does need to be addressed. Um, Before I get started, I'm sorry I haven't posted a video in a while. I've been pretty busy. I actually just started school this last week, and it takes up much of my time. I work for, you know, in from the around 9:30 in the morning to two in the afternoon, and then I've got school later on from like 5:30 to like 11:45 at night, and that's 5 days a week. So I, I tend to be pretty busy. So again, I apologize for the infrequent videos, but anyway, uh, here's something I was noticing, and I was watching. I watch a lot of YouTube. You know, it really started. I was bored, and I just wanted to, watch some silly videos or something of that nature, and something to just entertain myself, and you know, basically, well, to entertain myself. There's no other way to really put it. Anyways, I just same thing. I look at Facebook uh, in the same light. I don't really do it to really go off the rails on a political rant or anything like that. I don't use it for any kind of activism, really, of any kind. I use it simply as an entertainment medium and a way to keep in contact with friends and family. And that's 90% of what I use it for. On occasion, I'll get somebody that gets in, I'll have a good discussion with, or I'll see something that pisses me off to the point where, man, I've got to say something about this. And I usually will make one long response, and that'll be it. I won't respond to it again because there's no point. Especially if the guy that I'm saying something against comes back and he's like, got this whole counter argument. That's kind of a person that, there's no telling any different. He's got his opinion, he's set in his ways. But whatever. My point is, while watching YouTube or looking at Facebook, if you ever see a video come up on Facebook and you're like, oh, I want to see this, it might be funny or interesting or whatever the case may be, it's getting bad. Like, we guys remember YouTube, there's ads on videos unless you get, I guess, YouTube Red, but I'm not willing to pay for something that's offered for free. Like, oh, well, you don't have to watch, ads. Okay, well, I can deal with like a 30-second ad. That's fine. But what the problem I have is ads are getting more frequent, more prevalent. And where at one time you could like skip some ads, you can just wait for like 5 seconds, you can skip it. That's becoming less and less of a thing. And now it's getting to where you're forced to watch these ads, regardless of what they are. And they're not even happening all the time at the beginning of videos. In YouTube's case, most of them are. They still happen at the beginning. But like halfway through the video or something like that, hey, look, another ad. And Facebook is getting just as bad. You start watching a little video on Facebook, not a big thing, just something that caught your eye while you were scrolling through. You start watching the video and you get like, 30, 40 seconds into the video, something like that. And then an ad starts. Or like something completely unrelated to what you were watching, had nothing to do with it. And you're like, I don't know about you guys. My response is usually, and I just kind of look off out into space, waiting for the ad to end so I can get back to my video, because I really don't give a shit. Why has advertising become such a big thing? And I think I have an answer to this. I'm not asking that as a rhetorical question. I think I actually have an answer to that, is the fact that less and less people are just watching regular TV or cable. They're doing, they've got smart TVs, they're watching like Netflix and stuff like that, and they tend to do stuff that allows them to avoid ads. Same with radio. You've got XM radio and stuff where you're not going to get commercials, stuff like that. So if you ever listen to the radio, which I do, because my car has a AM FM radio, and I don't have a Bluetooth hookup or anything because it's a pretty old car. I actually still listen to the radio, and I swear to God, it's like 90% radio talk show, and commercials, and then maybe like 10% actual music. This is a major problem for me as someone who enjoys listening to some tunes on the way to work or back, whatever. I have 5 stations programmed into my radio, and I'm sitting there, 5 or 6 actually, and I'm sitting there flipping between these stations. Every single one of them is on a commercial. And then when they get back to whatever the station offers, only like 2 of them are playing music. The other 3 or 4 are all on like a radio show. Because yeah, I turn on the radio because I want to hear a guy have a conversation with another dude and just talk aimlessly. Anyway, I'm getting off topic. I guess it's really why commercials seem like they're invading every aspect of, I guess, media. So they're just invading. They're invading your space. And some of them I get. It's like commercials that are like advertising a brand new product that, nobody's seen before. This is the first time anybody's going to see it. We're advertising this product. Or in the case of like, hey, we're having a sale. Hey man, you got to get the word out about that sale. These things I understand, but only to a point. Like, alright, for instance, with products. If it's a new product, in my mind, it better be something like damn cool. Like something that's just like completely blows your mind. It better be something totally awesome. If you're showing me an ad about a new mattress, okay, yeah, I know you're supposed to change out your mattresses every so often. I think it was 8 years is what they say, every 8 years. That's still 8 years. You buy a mattress, you get the damn thing for 8 years. Maybe you're in the market for a new mattress, but if you're in the market for a new mattress, chances are you're going to go shopping around and find something in particular that you like. Which at that time you're going to be like, discover, oh, this is a cool mattress. Okay, cool, go get it. There's not a big enough percentage of people out there that are going to see this mattress commercial and go, I need that in my life. I'm going to go spend a couple grand on that mattress today. It doesn't happen. Car commercials are much the same way. Look, man, I don't really care about your new Kia. If I'm going to look for a car and you have it in the lot, I'll see it and I'll be like, oh, cool. And I may trade it out. It may still suck, but whatever. But my point is, right in the middle of freaking whatever show I'm watching, I really don't care. The Miller Lite commercials they're getting just as bad as the Corona commercials used to be. They're just as annoying. Acting like Miller Lite is like this amazing beer. It's really not. I don't know about how you guys feel, and I'm not gonna sit there and say one thing or another about what kind of beers you like or anything like that. But in my opinion, Miller Lite's not. I mean, it's okay, but it's not that great. Like, it's like the best beer ever. And it's got a simple can, so that's a plus. I don't know how, but that's how they kind of advertise it. Corona, to me, is piss water. I don't know why it's like, man, if you open this beer, it's instantly summertime. When I think summer, I don't think Corona. When I think Corona, I think of a shitty late morning, early afternoon barbecue at somebody's house with overcooked steaks. That's kind of what I think of. Like overcooked food, and just everybody leaves in a couple hours and just goes about their way. It's not really any fun. That's kind of my opinion on Corona. Michelob Ultra. Oh my God. They started advertising Michelob Ultra with exercise, as if it's a super healthy beer. Look, point blank, it's still a beer. And you drink enough of it, just like anything else in this world, it's not going to be good for you. They like say, oh yeah, go do some mountain climbers. And then drink a Michelob Ultra Light. Because, that's the way to health. Yeah, that's the way to get healthy and get in shape. Mountain climbers and Michelob Ultra Light. It's ridiculous. It absolutely is ridiculous. I think there really needs to be a limitation on the amount of advertising is allowed. And I don't know if there actually is or not. I really don't know that much about broadcasting. But they need to really scale back the advertising. Toilet paper commercials are driving me crazy. Like, who the fuck isn't buying toilet paper? To the point where they need to advertise, hey, toilet paper. And what else can you say about it? You can say all day, well, it's, extra thick or bigger rolls or whatever you want to say. At the end of the day, the toilet paper still serves the same function. It wipes your ass. You can blow your nose with it. Maybe clean something up if you really have no other option to wipe something up. You can use toilet paper, I guess. And it's flushable. Not that people didn't know that, but hey, I guess that's another plus. Point blank, it still just sits on a roll next to the toilet. And it serves a pretty mundane and specific purpose. That everybody uses it. This isn't weird. So why the massive number of commercials for toilet paper as if it's some crazy new amazing thing? Especially with the cartoon bears, which, by the way, if you ever watch those commercials long enough, you'll start realizing you'll start asking questions about it. Some of the parts in those commercials don't make a lot of damn sense, and you start asking questions. But anyways, look, I guess my point is, advertising has got to scale back, man. We watch TV. It's really a trick. We watch TV, or we watch YouTube, or listen to the radio. Because we listen to music. We want to listen to music. TV, people are trying to watch The Walking Dead, or whatever the kids are watching nowadays. YouTube, you're watching your favorite YouTuber or whatever on there. Facebook, you're scrolling through looking at memes or posts of another terrible day. That's a quote, by the way. I don't want to ever post bullshit like that. But anyway, you see my point. We go there for a purpose. And then we're bombarded with advertisements. It's almost like cheating. It's like cheating your viewer. It's tricking them into seeing your ad that you spent a ton of money on, that inevitably people are just going to roll their eyes, flip the station, or just not pay attention to at all. That's the time that you get up during the commercial. You get up and go to the bathroom because you don't give a fuck about the commercial. Commercials ain't even remotely interesting. You can make the coolest looking Verizon commercial in the world and put it like a crazy scenario about a dead space area that every other cell phone company but somehow Verizon has. And Verizon works out here in the middle of the Gobi Desert, but AT&T and everybody else doesn't. Okay, Verizon, no the fuck you don't. You're full of shit. By the way, I've had Verizon and I'm not a fan. They're fucking crooks. That's my opinion. Moving on. You can make it as a creative a commercial as you want. And generally, like 9 times out of 10, it won't change my opinion. I don't want to see your damn commercial. I want to get back to my show. That's the whole reason I'm doing whatever it is that I'm doing. Because I want to see the show or listen to the music, whatever. I understand commercials do exist, and as far as like some networks or some radio stations, those advertisers pay money to the company for playing their advertisements, and that helps the company's budget, that helps the station's budget, whatever, to help keep them rocking and rolling. I get that. I understand how that works, but at the same time, man, those people need to come back and kind of stand up for themselves and say, hey, man, my station, my radio station is for music, not your ads. And cut down on the number of ads. Give us more music. Give us more radio. Give us more TV. Come on, TV, radio. You guys' ratings would go up, probably significantly, if you cut back on the amount of time you spend slinging bullshit ads. Just saying. All right, but anyway, that's really all I got to say. I think I've said about as much as can be said about this. It's just something that gets on my nerves, and it's a minor nuisance in life. It won't ever change, but that's just the way it is. But yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it. So anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this little talk. If you liked it, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already done so. Again, I apologize about irregular videos. Today is Sunday, my day off, so I'll start trying to post on Sundays if I can remember. I know I've said these kind of things a lot, and I'll 9 times out of 10 I don't follow through for one reason or another, but I'm gonna start writing it down and go, hey, remember to do this. So anyway, you guys stay tuned in for the next video. Don't know what it'll be. Could be another talk, could be another full auto video, or just, whatever, who knows. But as always, you guys stay awesome, take it easy, and we'll see you in the next video.